Hello and welcome to Natural Light Floor Haul, where I do a haul from the floor in natural light. I know, I'm amazing at coming up with names of things, but it's Friday. I'm grateful. Hope you all are also grateful. I know you're actually watching this on Saturday because that's when the odd day is, but I have throughout the week gone to a couple of thrift stores and didn't really find a whole lot, so I'm just kind of smushing all my finds together into one haul for you guys. Also, I'm hoping when this video comes out, all of this will be listed save for one thing, because it's pants, and you'll know I'm not quite at the point where I can list pants yet, because once I start pants, we're gonna get all the pants done, and then Miss Moxie is going to be sad because her little kitty cat dragon hoard of pants is no longer going to be available for her to lay on, because that's what she uses as a bed. But yeah, so let's get started. I'm going to start with new to you because I guess it's kind of the most exciting find. How you look at it. I got ties from there. I've mentioned ties multiple times on my channel. You guys have seen them in my what sold videos. I just like them because they're normally really cheap. They weigh nothing. They're super easy to photograph. Minimal effort for sometimes minimal reward, but sometimes maximum reward. So this is a Metropolitan Museum of Art tie in this interesting, I don't know, paisley ring pattern. But if you don't know, the Metropolitan Museum of Art is also called the Met, which the Met Gala has just happened this week, I think, or last week, I'm not sure. But I picked this up, so if you see the Metropolitan Museum of Art, it's actually the Met, and their ties, depending on what art piece is depicted on it, can do very well. I also found a Brooks Brothers tie. The only Brooks Brothers ties that I pick up are the ones that are made in the USA of Italian silk. They're normally called the Brooks Brothers Makers ties. It's just a classic gray tie with some blue and pink spots on it. But these are the ones that I pick up, and they do very well for me. The next one is the exciting tie. I was very surprised they did not mark this up. It's a Givenchy tie. I found Givenchy, otherwise known by some people as Givenchy. It's just like Adidas, but it's Givenchy, and it's just a vintage Givenchy black tie from, I guess, some kind of boutique in Chicago. I'm going to do some research on this boutique. Other Bob here, interrupting this video because I stated that this Givenchy tie, I wanted to do some research on the shop that it came from, which I will hopefully be able to show you this tag. So this is Sid Jerome Chicago, which is a store that originally opened its doors in 1958 and surprisingly still serves the Chicago area. It survived COVID and the pandemic. So you can see the label. This label was the Givenchy label for the 70s. So this is a vintage 70s Givenchy tie with the logo that was sold to somebody of imported polyester, international polyester, I'm so sorry, for the 70s as a piece of high men's fashion, which is very funny to me. It does seem to have some wear to it, but I just thought it was really cool. And for $3, I am willing to take a chance. But yeah, I just wanted to let you all know that update because I like history, and I thought that that was really cool, because normally when I see those like vintage tags from little boutiques, those places have long since closed. So it was really nice to actually do research on a boutique and find out that it's still open and actually survived COVID. So I thought that was really cool, and I'm gonna give it back to Other Bob now. And based on like what kind of research I do, I'm gonna decide if I want to send that into the Real or if I'm going to try to sell it myself. The next place we're going to go to is Goodwill by my office work. That's interesting. All right, so I found a FootJoy polo with apparently some embroidery I missed. I guess I just really wanted to find stuff and completely didn't realize that this has the Amelia Island plantation on it. Not sure I really want to be associated with that, but it's a FootJoy polo. Somebody will want it. It's also in a good size. It's a XL, so I'll put it up, see what happens. Speaking of missing things, this is a vintage from like the 50s Shetland wool trimming hands Bermuda. It's a nice, lovely little cardigan. Again, classic for sweater girls of the 50s. It has one spot where the knitting is missing. And now, for the life of me, I'm not going to be able to find it. There it is. So it's in the front here. And I'm gonna see if I can hide my face enough so you can see it. So it's right there. And the thing is that I can actually fix that. It might not be the best of repairs, but because of how this is woven together, I actually think I can fix that. I then picked up this Alaskan hard gear shirt. Again, another really good size. This is by Duluth Trading Company in this crazy heckin' pattern. So I figured I could sell that pretty well. It's got little snaps on it and a pocket. This means pocket, by the way. And then I surprisingly found Theory while I was waiting in line to check out. This was just sitting at the end. It's a women's large knit vesty sweater or sleeveless sweater. I thought this was really cute, but I found Theory. You can see I'm prepping to actually list everything, which is unusual for me. I'm actually trying to make sure I don't add to my death pile. And then we're going to go to, there's a hole in the wall thrift store by my partner's house that I rarely go in, but I found a bunch of vintage patterns for like 50 cents each that were uncut. These are all from the 80s. I mean, look at it. This is from 1982, but I do want to start a sewing channel, so that's what these are for. But my caveat is that I'm going to only use either thrifted or like estate sale fine fabrics for that, so that should be interesting. I then found this Stetson cute little like cottagecore prairie little shirt in a size small. This was 99 cents. And I found a, look, I've already photographed and tried to put this in inventory. This is a Western Pearl Snap Bit and Bridal Women's Large. It's brand new with tags, which is why it of course got listed first. I paid $6 for this, and again, I only paid that for it because it was new with tags and we're going into Q4. And then speaking of new with tags, I found new with tags, not your daughter's denim jeans, or not your daughter's, I don't know. It's new with tags. I paid $8 for these. They're a size 4 in the Barbara bootcut with the sucking in technology. It's not called sucking in technology, it's called something else. Lift and tuck technology. I was close with that, but these are new and I found those at that place, which was exciting. So I gotta get all this stuff listed, but I did promise y'all a history fact. I would like to personally thank all y'all for watching and all 1,526 of my subscribers. Interesting history fact for the year 1526 AD is that Bartholomew Beretta founded the Beretta Gun Company in that year. And I don't know if you know this, but Beretta guns are still made, making it the oldest still functioning gun company in the world. I mean, I'm American, so at some point there was going to be a gun fact in here. But thank you all, even though it was an Italian company. You get what I mean. America. Okay, bye. Bye.
Hero, 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 hero. I wanna be a hero, hero. Oh, the hero.